Liverpool return to pole position as Neil Warnock goes nuts. Benzema saves Zinedine Zidane. Wayne Rooney takes DC United back to the top. We've got a roundup of all the day's transfer rumours, and of course, we look back on your Friday feels. That and more coming up in the next few minutes as I'm your host, Matt Froelich. You are the One Footballers, and this is the Daily News. First off, and to Liverpool Tottenham, and I know you guys will be wanting to absolutely grill me on what a horrendous mistake it was from Hugo Lloris to gift Liverpool the winner in the end. Actually, I thought Tottenham did pretty well in the second half considering how poor they were in the first. Liverpool dominated and something needed to be done. It did, they managed to bag an equaliser, but then Spurs, being typical Spursy, managed to bottle it right at the end, and an absolute howler allowed Toby Alderweireld to turn into his own net and give Liverpool all 3 points. This means that they go back ahead of Manchester City by 2 points. However, Manchester City can return to the top of the league by beating Cardiff in midweek. Elsewhere in the Premier League though, Huddersfield were relegated and Neil Warnock's Cardiff are closer to being relegated after what is one of the worst decisions I've ever seen. I can't stress how much VAR will be helping next season when it comes to correcting the mistakes that the linesmen seem to be making. I'm pretty sure this guy was absolutely blind. For those of you who didn't see it, the corner was swung in from Chelsea, Marcus Alonso managed to flick the ball on, and Azpilicueta and another Chelsea player were stood so far offside and Azpilicueta just nodded it in and the linesman didn't see anything. It led to Neil Warnock having a face-to-face standoff after the game with the officials before he let them pass, and then in his post-match press conference he said it's kind of sad that they have the best league in the world but the worst officials in the world. Don't get me wrong, I know Neil Warnock's probably going to be fined for this, but it is a little bit disgraceful that linesmen will get away with absolutely nothing. In any job, in any career, whatever. If you do a bad job, you may get demoted or you may get told off a slap on the wrist. If you do it consistently poorly, you'll be fired. Why doesn't this apply to match day officials? This linesman will continue to go on, he doesn't have to respond to anything, he doesn't have to come out and say anything, and he'll be linesmaning next week, if linesmaning is even a word. You guys know what I mean. But away from that and to La Liga, where Benzema curled in an absolute beauty to save Zinedine Zidane. They were drawing 2-2 at home to bottom side Huesca, who actually managed to take the lead in the game, a match which Zinedine Zidane put faith in his third choice goalkeeper, who also happened to be his own son. He said that Thibaut Courtois was out injured and Keylor Navas was a bit jaded after travelling so much for international duty, so he went with his son, who actually managed to have a pretty decent game. Okay, he conceded 2 to the bottom of the league side, but he didn't really have a chance with either goal. This means that Zinedine Zidane now has 2 wins out of 2 as he's returned to Real Madrid manager, and they currently sit 1 point behind arch rivals Atletico Madrid in the fight for second, which isn't really anything in La Liga because both of them are out of the Cups, both of them are out of the Champions League, and well, they've just got to sit and watch Barcelona sweep up domestically. Moving into some MLS action though, and Wayne Rooney is at it again. I know what you guys are going to say, Wayne Rooney's playing in a poorer standard of league. Regardless of where you're playing though, not many can do exactly what he did. Basically, they had a free kick, which was pretty much a corner, and Rooney managed to score directly from it. And it wasn't even like he floated it in and it kind of just went over the goalie's head. He properly whipped it in like he meant to do it. Think of the goal he scored against Stoke to break the record at Manchester United to become their all-time goal scorer, but move the ball literally to the corner flag. Alongside this, Zlatan Ibrahimovic managed to grab 2 penalties in his return to the LA Galaxy lineup as they won 2-1. So it's a pretty good day for both of them. But now we come on to a roundup of the day's transfer rumours as we edge ever closer to the summer and to a few teams who are pretty much looking past this season and already planning for the transfer window. First up, and Zinedine Zidane has said that a decision on Gareth Bale's future at Real Madrid will be made in the summer. Elsewhere, and Leicester have been told that they will need to pay £40 million to make Yuri Tielemans' loan a permanent one from Monaco. Manchester United and new boss Ole Gunnar Solskjaer are interested in bringing Aaron Wan-Bissaka from Crystal Palace for around £35 million. And after the signing of Lucas Hernandez, it really is a question of what next for David Alaba at Bayern Munich. Well, apparently Arsenal are interested in the Austrian fullback and could make a bid of around £60 million for him in the summer months. And lastly but not least, we come to your Friday feels. This is where you guys left your prediction of the weekend's football down in the comment section in Friday's Daily. Now I'm going to skip over my ones pretty quickly because, well, I got them both of them wrong. I said that Barcelona would win 3-0, even though they just won 2-0, and I also said that Spurs Liverpool would be 2-2, and that didn't happen. But let's forget about that and talk about you guys. First up, and Adam King got the Liverpool Spurs score correct. That was a 2-1 victory. Dr. B.N. Roki got the scores between Barcelona and Espanyol and Liverpool and Tottenham correct. That was a 2-0 victory for Barcelona. And lastly but not least, Nathan Shadzeko got the scoreline between Manchester United and Watford correct. A 2-1 win for the Red Devils in Solskjaer's first game in charge. So there you have it, that's all from me today on Monday's Daily News. But of course, you can let me know all your thoughts down in the comments section below. Did Liverpool deserve to win, or are they getting the kind of luck that sees them win titles? And what do you guys make of all the day's transfer news? Of course, you can smash the like button once you're down and click here or here to check out all of the other videos that we've got going on OneFootball. But until next time, I will see you guys later.